on, Josh. Is that all for Josh?
Josh, how can you improve on last year? Obviously, you broke like 2 big school records. What are you looking to get better at 2-3-1?
I can be more versatile and play different positions, and I can definitely be a better blocker on the field, and then just understand the scheme more each and every year. That's just growing as a player here, and understand Coach Longo's offense more. That will help the group and all, and then just teaching the young kids and helping them develop too, so they'll help the offense as a whole.
Well, what different positions are you playing?
I'm gonna play some more wide out this year, and then I'm gonna line up in the backfield against and in the slot. So just being more versatile on offense and being able to play everywhere.
What kind of growth have you seen from Drake and Jacoby this summer? And not just physically, but also verbally, them sort of taking on that role of being the voice of a lead quarterback?
Yeah, both of them do. I mean, they're both national leaders, and they both know how to talk and get a group to pay attention. So I've definitely seen a lot of growth from them over the past few years. When I first came with Jacoby, and then when Drake first came in, I definitely see them developing and becoming leaders and being able to lead this team and take after Sam. So I'm excited to see their development and how they play in fall camp.
What do you like about this team in general, heading into the summer before you guys get back to training camp in the fall?
Last year we had a lot of hype on our name last year, so this year we're not as we're kind of under the radar right now. People are kind of just like counting us out, so I feel like we got a chip on our shoulder, and we got a new DC came in and a few transfers, so I feel like we're a group that's pretty slept on, and everybody's thinking Sam left, so I mean they obviously don't have nothing else, so we're going to shock the nation.
How much do you guys enjoy being on that side of the table instead of being the team with all that preseason hype? How much do you enjoy that during these summer workouts, spring practice, and all that going into 22?
I love it because I mean being the underdog is great because that's just an extra motivation right there. So, and I feel like the whole group feels the same. I mean, all of us think we're the best team in the ACC when we play our best. So to be slept on, we take that as another motivation. We're gonna come out there and show them.
Josh, with Sam leaving, you've kind of become the face of the team. I mean, you're on the cover of a magazine. You know, what's kind of that whole thing been like for you?
Just not really looking at it too much. Just working, just keeping going. I mean, I still got a lot more to do. This isn't my ultimate goal, just to be the face of Carolina. So I just got a lot more work to do each and every day with my teammates, and just worry about this season.
I mean, Noah, I think you were the first guy you mentioned as like somebody that's helped out as being a leader. Does that kind of speak to that, like what you've taken on, being the face, also comfortable with that responsibility?
I mean, I'm like older now on the team than I was. I'm not a freshman anymore, so I'm a junior. The young cast of dudes that just came in, they look up to me for a lot of things. So I mean, I got to be that guy that just comes out here every day and works and shows them what to do. And if they got any questions, I mean, I'm there for them to help them.
We heard a lot from Phil, Coach Longo, and Coach Galloway about how much more confident Antoine is right now. How does that potentially open up things for you and the rest of the offense, just knowing that a guy of that capability is playing as confident as if
I mean, yeah, Antoine, he's a great player, so he's going to come on strong this year, be even better than last year. That's going to open up a lot of things. I mean, he's going to take the top off. He can play underneath. He's a great route runner, so I definitely believe Twan being fully developed this year. I mean, he was fully developed last year, but he's getting a better chance to show it this year. He's going to turn some heads and, I mean, be one of the best in America.
Josh, when you're working with Coach Longo about and Coach Galloway about that versatility, is it looking at just your film and being like, okay, this is what we can do differently? Is there NFL film and guys like Coach Samuel that's trying to be like, no one should be like this guy, or how is that process?
A little bit of everything. I mean, definitely look at guys in the NFL, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill. I look at people Samuel sometimes, myself, and I mean, just different other cats in the league that have been there, done that, and ball now, but also looking at my tape, what I can improve on, what I was doing good last year, and what I can get better at, and then throwing in wrinkles, different plays, different formations, just to mix it up, get different guys in, and get the ball to different people.
You obviously had a lot of success last year. When you think about last season, are there any negative plays that kind of stick in your brain that like, I should have done that differently, and now planning on doing differently moving forward?
Yeah, sometimes I would get out to play in certain scenarios, like people couldn't tell, but like as an offense we knew. And then I had dropped a pass last year against Duke and Notre Dame that I remember in my head. So I'm gonna bounce back. Not let those concentration drops come this year.
Josh, we talk about maybe lining up more out wide, lining up more in the backfield, just just different looks and stuff. Is that something you have been lobbying the coaches for, or did Phil approach you? Did someone approach you, you know, coaching staff say, look, this is what we're thinking more for you this year? Like, how has that sort of come about in the planning aspect?
A little bit of everything. I mean, Coach Mack, Coach Long. Coach Long was always told me I was versatile, and then Coach Mack told me he was telling the office coaches I got to play outside this year, but also me. I feel like for my development and for the next level, I need to show I can play everywhere and not just in the slot. And I mean, I don't think I'm just a pure slot. I mean, I played outside my whole high school career, and I mean, I played a lot throughout my whole life, and I played running back all the way up to high school. So I feel like I can do a little bit of everything, and just showing that I'm not just a one-way player. I can do a lot of things.
So when they mention it, you've been like, I'm all about it.
Oh yeah, every time they give me a different play where I'm lined up somewhere else, I'm like, for sure, there's never a question.
How have you improved in terms of being able to read defenses, and how's that just enhance the ability to play all over the field?
Just watching tape, learning from our coaches, and just growing and developing being a college athlete. Because when I first got here, it was different. I didn't really understand it. I understood it, but I didn't really like get it completely. But now I'm seeing different angles, watching different receivers, watching different DBs, seeing how they play, and I'm definitely understanding the game more. So I mean, just years under my belt of being here, and that has definitely helped me.
Josh, was it like having Ryan Switzer around the program and having him almost as like an extra resource and somebody who you can kind of look up to?
Oh, it's incredible because I mean, I look up to Ryan. I mean, he's been in the league a few years, and so whatever he says, I know that it's coming with knowledge, and like he's been there and done that, and that it's coming with love. He's like a big brother to me, so I know that if he's telling me I need to fix something, I know I probably need to fix it. If he's telling me I should put something in my arsenal, I know I should probably put it in my arsenal. So, I mean, seeing a guy like that that's been here in Carolina and he's a legend, I mean, it means a lot. I mean, he has a lot of knowledge in his head, and he definitely wants to help coach us and teach us each and every day. So, he always checks up on me. I check up on him, and whenever I feel like I have a question about something, he's always there to answer it.
Josh, what's your level of concern or level of confidence for life after Sam? Like, you know, it seems to be, from an outside perception looking in, you know, people seem to be concerned about that. Like, is it a level of concern, a level of confidence, mixture of both? What would you say?
I don't have a concern. I don't really think of it at all. I think Jacoby is great, so I'm not really worried about that.
All right. You guys good?
Thanks, guys.